Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy, the OneNOnly HD, and today I want to talk about how to go solo flawless. I want to bring you some tips, some tricks, maybe even a little bit of a guide. I want to focus on three things that I think can really be beneficial and helpful to get you that solo flawless. You guys know that we try to go flawless every week. We have been doing so successfully, and there hasn't been a single week where there's been freelance trials and we haven't went flawless. But this video is going to be catered to helping you get solo flawless even when there's no freelance. It's very difficult. It is not easy, but that's why we made this video. Let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, guys, you need to find a loadout that allows you to 1v1 and or hard carry. And that's not easy. You really have to find something that allows you to just be dominant, whatever that is for you. I don't know if it's auto rifles, SMGs, it's a sniper, whatever caters to your playstyle. For me, it is bottom tree tether. I'm gonna go over this loadout a little bit so you can understand my thought process and allow me to really win and isolate targets and do so successfully. It's bottom tree tether with graviton forfeit as the exotic. I use last word my primary, a shotgun, and then whatever heavy you want to use. So the idea here is to use invis to the maximum capability. You get 10 seconds of visibility. You can take multiple different angles, learn the map, because that really helps you keep people on their toes. If I'm going invis running the same path every single time, they're gonna get used to that. But if you run invis, then come around the left, then come around the back, up underneath, you know, or just be patient, like you can really keep people on their toes. Now, the reason why I run last word, right, is because with cracked PC players, I mean people that literally just don't miss, and I have been playing against a lot of these guys. I'm maxed out on comp. I've been playing trials every single week. I have seen some players. I even got to play against Loadout. He destroyed me in one of the games. Like, this was a while back, but playing against these players, guys, where they snap to your head in 2.5 milliseconds, and then you're already got 2 tap before you can even realize, where is this guy? Is he above me? Is he 2 feet to my right? You're still trying to pinpoint him on controller, right? It is ridiculous trying to compete with them with just regular weapons. Like, I mean, like an auto rifle, or you try using a paladron on controller, or even 180s in some case. Like, it is very, very hard to contest these players with these reactions. So I found the last word. Okay, the last word is extremely good on controller. You guys know that aim assist allows certain weapons to be really good on controller. So it allows me to always keep in contact with my radar to see where these guys are. Okay, and then it also allows me to 3-tap you while I'm firing from my hip. Now, I lack range, but that's where invis comes in. It allows me to sneak up on these targets. Okay, and for you guys that's been around our channel, you can see this loadout really come into play through multiple comp games, tons of trials videos. So like, go check it out. I encourage you. But that is like the idea. The shotgun is there because you're gonna run into apes. Not only are you gonna run into apes, but then if you get close enough, you're gonna be able to one-shot these guys. You don't want to give them time to react. Okay, so the last word really allows me to basically beat almost anybody in a 1v1 when I get close enough range. It is almost impossible for them to beat you with any weapon unless it's like some SMG that can shred. So find a loadout that allows you to carry, that allows you to catch people off guard, that allows you to win 1v1s. Keep it versatile, but keep it simple. All right, and practice with it. Practice with it, and practice with it hard. Question is, how do you find this loadout? The answer is simple. You gotta play, guys. You gotta put more time into it. You gotta find out what works. You gotta experiment. Stop ego tripping, because I know it's very easy to go in and quick play. You're trying a bad loadout, you're getting bagged by the kid running around with ace of spades and a shotgun or whatever loadout you don't like. Okay, it's very easy to be like, bro, let me just throw on my whatever and I'm about to destroy this kid. All right, we're gonna see who you want to see. But if you can put that in the backseat and you actually try builds, different loadouts that are fun, that are unique, that you enjoy, that you think can be, that have potential, right? You can find that loadout and put time into it, guys. It's as simple as that. You gotta play. Like, you gotta play. There's no shortcut. You gotta play. You gotta watch players that are better than you, and you gotta ask yourself, why did he go this way instead of going that way? Why did he contest heavy instead of going with his teammates? Ask those questions, okay, and continue to pay attention to players that are better than you, and you will find the things that work for you. Will get better at the game. The second tip I have for you guys is to know the map. Now, you're only going to learn this after playing on it a couple times and maybe taking some losses, or maybe you learned it from previously playing on this trials map. Okay, whatever it is, guys, learn and understand the map. Understand where power positions are, where choke points, where do people like to rush at the start of the round, where is heavy, what round does it spawn. Understand these things because they are very, very beneficial into how you navigate the map, where you want to be, what you need to contest, and understand that we cannot give them this or we will lose this round. Okay, and you only find that out through playing more and actually watching where people want to go, where people want to be, what are people consistently doing. There's places and things that people want to challenge, and if you can get a good nade there, if you can come around back really quickly on a flank with invis, if you can do something that gives you a little bit of advantage to where they want to be there and you can interrupt that, it's really beneficial. But you only learn that through playing more and more and more. But knowing the map is crucial, guys. And while you're on this map, guys, this week it's Bannerfall. You need to understand that there's two ways you usually play. You can play on the flanker, you can play with your team. If you're a flanker, you need to be winning these 1v1s. You don't get to flank and then just die and be a detriment to your team. That's not going to be beneficial to anybody. You need to understand which one are you best with. If you're playing with your team, it's always better to run something like barricades and rifts and things like that, because you guys are clumped up, you guys want cover, you guys want things to shoot through and getting health regen. You can play like that, or you can play off the flank. But if you're playing off the flank, know and understand the map. The last and final tip I have for you guys, understand that this is gonna be hard, man. Like, this is difficult. Like, as far as actually solo queuing into 3 stacks and trying to go flawless, it is hard, man. So for you players that can do that, right, first try, first whatever, man, congratulations, because it ain't easy. For the most of us, though, that are actually out there trying to experiment, still trying to learn, still trying to find out what works, this can be difficult. So while this may be a little bit of a cheat, I'll let you guys decide, because I know the video is about how to go solo flawless, but this is something that I did once I kind of lost it. All right, I was on Twilight Gap and I got to my flawless game 3 times solo queuing, 3 times, and I saved those games, and I had teammates with 0.33 KDs, and I'm at like a 2.0 or 2.45. Like, I am at like a number to where I'm like, dude, how are we losing this? Can I have a little bit? Can you stay alive for just half a second, please? It was frustrating, and this was about like 10 hours, okay, of just games. So what I did is I started to add players. I thought was like, hey, this guy played pretty decent, I'll add him. All right, if they don't want to play, fine, I keep solo queuing, I don't really care. But if they do, let's play. All right, and now I have a video up on my channel. It's called Pairing with Matchmade Teammates. So once I pair with these guys, I played on my Titan once, okay, and we went to 3 games and we lost. I'm like, damn, that was kind of easy though. I was like, I'm gonna switch to my Hunter. Switch to my Hunter, we go 7-0. 7-0, easy, flawless. Like, I mean, it was a breeze compared to actually going on your own. So guys, if you're out there and you're using matchmaking to get into trials games, start adding players and see if they want to play that you think could be good, that you think have potential, that you think would maybe be interested in queuing, to make that stress level drop a little bit and get you that flawless, because the ultimate goal, right, is to get you that flawless. And you are at a severe disadvantage if you're solo queuing. Don't let nobody tell you different, bro. You are at a severe disadvantage if you're solo queuing. It's like a handicap on your back. Today we got some pretty interesting and unique gameplay. This was from the Trials map Convergence. I think this was 1 or 2 weeks ago. We match made with 1 second kill. For you guys that don't know, that he's a pretty decent sized content creator. I didn't know the guy a whole lot. I just kind of remember seeing that name somewhere. So I went over to YouTube and seen if he had a channel or something like that, and he does. So I'll show you guys real quick. And I don't know the person. This is not me shouting him out or anything. I just kind of showing this for context. But yeah, we matched, he's on our team. So I thought it'd be interesting to see if he had any thoughts or what he said while playing. So I pulled his perspective, okay, and I'm showing that to you guys today. If you want to see my perspective, it's in the full Convergence flawless run. I think it's like game 5 if you want to see mine. But you'll see my name in the kill feed, or you'll see if he had any thoughts or anything like that. I thought it was pretty interesting and pretty unique to do so. But yeah, man, if you guys found these tips helpful or you're going to enjoy the video, make sure you smack that like button. And if you guys are new here, you want to join discussional topics or just sit back and watch some awesome gameplay, man, smack that subscribe button. We love to have you. That's gonna do it for me, guys. I'm out. Peace.
Doing alright. Just on the early morning grind, like always. Okay, that's good. I'm dead by that. Couldn't get out the wombo. Unfortunate.
Only one ally is left. It is in their hands. Opponent revived.
SMG, we got a shotgun trip mine, and we got a DMT. Go invis. We get her rolling.
Only one enemy is left. They should have known better than to start a gunfight with you, huh? Tie? No tie. You will break this tie, I know it. One minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left. That was you! All yours! This round is yours! Your team is in the lead, Gun. Do not relent. Wonderful. Only one enemy is left. Your ally is back in the fight. Ha! That will teach them to stay out of your way. You are in the lead. Don't slow down. Left. Only one enemy is left. Yes, you have done it. There is no one left. Here we go. Win this and you have won it all. Only one enemy is left. One minute left, my friend. Your ally is back in the fight.
Of course. Yeah. I knew that was a bad idea. Surprised both my teammates have a super and they're not pushing. Okay, there we go.
Only one enemy is
I was so
left.
confused.
The match is yours. Celebrate. I will join you.
I don't know how that was possible.